Hey y'all, this is an air sign reading. I'm going to start with Gemini. I'm going to look at crystals. You can check any sign you have these placements. They may have common themes similar to the fire signs reading. I started to split them up, but I figured why not just do them all together. So we're going to start with Gemini. I'm going to pull some crystals first. I've already pre-shuffled, but I'll give it a couple shuffles. Don't forget to check the links below for social media and personal readings. All right, Divine Spirit. Any crystals for Geminis this month? Keep in mind these readings can resonate with any time of your life, past, present, or future. I asked for this month, but you can watch this reading next year. And it could resonate, or it can resonate with your past, or a mixture of all three. I just have to say that. Anyway, crystals for Gemini. Ooh, citrine. Okay, obsidian and sunstone. Very pretty crystals. Okay, Gemini, let's see what you got going on. I knew that this one was just gonna spit out cards right away. Air sign readings tend to be like really quick and straight to the point. All right, citrine, very pretty, very powerful crystal. Let me adjust my lighting real quick so y'all can see them a little bit. Thought it'd be quicker than that. Okay. Citrine, what it is, it's a must-have for wannabe makers of art, how noble, and money. Citrine is a pale gold to smoky brown quartz. Those candy yellow citrines that you find at shops are actually heated amethyst, which is another beast altogether. Who needs it? Anyone with a big idea, or a big dream, probably you. I feel like Geminis always have a big idea, especially if you have some third house Mercury or Gemini or even Virgo aspects. Anyway, where to put it, wherever you set your intentions. Placing some citrine in your pocket each morning makes an energetic statement like greatness is out there and I'm coming for it. When to use it, when it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. Manifest your masterpiece. So I definitely feel like you've got some type of idea that you want to manifest and that you're ready to probably put some action behind. I feel like when Mercury goes direct, there's going to be some exciting energy to come for Virgos and likely, for Geminis and likely Virgos as well, because Mercury is your ruling planet. I'm sorry, I don't know why my throat is so dry. That's obsidian. It's a black volcanic glass. Before the internet, before AI, Homo sapiens were so-called getting it done with obsidian tools. Obsidian scalpels are still used in some surgeries today. Who needs it? Anyone looking to cut out negative people and patterns from their lives. Scorpios, we do have a new moon in Scorpio coming up in a few days. I wanted to say a couple weeks, but no, it's like maybe about a week, maybe less than a week. Anyway, on the 14th, 15th, depending on where you are in the world. Anywho, that is a perfect time to set your intentions for new things or things that you want to transform, like a death, rebirth type of energy with this new moon. Anywho, Scorpios, that totally just made me think of that. That's why I mentioned that. And you can use that for the Scorpio energy is what I wanted to mention it for. Anywho, where to put it in your pocket like a concealed weapon against bad vibes. When to use it. When thinking positively seems out of the question. When dark forces are at work. Dig in and arm yourself with obsidian and throttle back. Protect your soul. I feel like also you're being called to do something, but there's some thoughts, some dark thoughts, some pessimistic thoughts even, that are making you feel intimidated or even afraid to look further into it. And I think obsidian is going to be a great tool to use to kind of cut that negativity out of your mental space, so you're not thinking about you're not thinking about things in a negative way, and that you are feeling confident in your path. Then we have sunstone. I know this is going to have a good message. I can't remember what sunstone is for off the top of my head, but anyway. It emanates feel-good vibes of warmth and radiance. The sun's orange and red sparkling light effect, aka spangling, aka adventurescence, is a result of copper inclusions reflecting the light within. Who needs it? Fellas looking to operate on a higher plane, the vitamin D deprived, the all solar power human beings who do not in fact harvest life force by turning up the brightness on their smartphones. Where to put it? Anywhere you're looking for a boost of stamina. First thought, the gym? Sure, bro. When to use it? Whenever it's time to get busy, or when your disposition needs a little sunnying up. Take back your shine. I love this. I definitely feel like you're having some pessimistic views about something. You're not feeling confident, or you either are like facing your fears or something like that. So like something I feel like is at most, for most of you, is probably just intimidating. I feel like that's all it is. It's something you're being called to do and you feel intimidated by it. All right, for citrine, we have the Three of Fire reverse, the Three of Wands. It's Aries energy. With this, I feel like you are trying to go after it, but you're doing it in a timid way, and it's like you're expecting spirit to reward you for your baby steps. You're expecting to get more for less, because it was so much for you to do it, and it took so much from you. You feel like you deserve more, because it's like unexpected. I always say this. I don't know why I always mix this up like this. Unrealistic expectations. There's a need to get real with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Learn from your past mistakes. And there's like an awakening here, an epiphany, an aha moment. I think there's just a need to really take a long, hard look in the mirror and get honest with yourself and really see how you may have been trapped in a cycle where you may be having unrealistic expectations. Like, am I truly investing in what I want to do, or am I just inching it, or am I just, doing enough to get by, or the bare minimum, and expecting to be rewarded for more efforts than I actually put in. That's really what this feels like. For this obsidian energy, the negativity that you're cutting out, the Knight of Water, I feel like this is not going after what you love, and not trusting yourself, being afraid, or like, say you want to go to school and it's like you go tour the campus, but you never actually apply, or you know what I'm saying, like you start making little inches towards what you want and then you don't follow through. With this Knight of Water reverse, Knight of Cups. Thank you. Yeah, it's like you keep juggling, you keep tossing up the priorities that you already have, and it's like making excuses. Well, no, I have this to do, I gotta do this. Yeah, I think there's a need for you to cut that out. Like the tossing up, the juggling, the going back and forth. It feels like procrastinating. Like you keep you're adding other responsibilities like to your plate to prevent yourself from doing what you really love to do, so you can make excuses for yourself. And I think you just need to cut that out. Be honest with yourself, call yourself out on your own bullshit. Or this could just be like, you're making excuses for yourself, like, no, I have my children, or I have my job. I can't do it because, I have these bills. I can't invest because, I got my time, my energy, my effort going into other things. So there's a need to get real with yourself, cut out the bullshit, stop lying to yourself, and shift your perspective, figure out a way to get both. Like maybe you need to do some brainstorming and figure out how to make what you truly want work for you. All right, with Sunstone here, we have the High Priestess in the reverse. All right, now listening to your intuition. Suppressing your intuition. This is inner knowing. You know exactly what you should be doing, but you keep telling yourself, no, I can't do it because whatever it is that you have priorities for. You know, I got to do this or that, or, you know, you're just making excuses for yourself. You could be getting signs and messages and you just like cast it away as like, you just write it off as nothing, like, oh, that was just a coincidence, or you don't take much from it. Even your dreams. But I feel like in your heart, you know, and there's something that you really, 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 really love, but you're not really giving it your all. And I feel like you would rather be doing that, but there's this sense of making excuses for yourself, or you do a little bit and then, you know, it doesn't really grow a whole lot because you're not truly, truly investing. Give me a like if this is resonating with you guys. High Priestess, please. The Lovers, your card. Gemini energy, I love this. The Lovers, I feel like what you know what it is that would truly make you feel most aligned, most complete, what is best for your future, what you love. And I feel like there's a commitment thing. You could be afraid of committing to it. There could be other commitments that are preventing you, or that you tell yourself are preventing you from being able to go after what you want. Let's get another one for the High Priestess. Three of Cups. You could be distracting yourself with friends, or your friends could be a distraction. This could just be partying or enjoying life, or this can also represent how much happier you'd be if you go after what would make you feel most aligned, whatever this Lover's card represents for you. I definitely think it's you. It came up in your reading. Let's pull another one for the Lovers. The Lovers, please. Because the Three of Cups also represents celebrating life. The Tower here. I definitely think there are massive changes. I think also that you know it's going to take a lot of work. There's going to be a lot of upheaval. There is going to be lots of changes and hard work. And you possibly know that there may be some Tower moments because you've invested in things that aren't necessarily aligned with your path. I don't know why my throat is so scratchy. This just started as soon. I was on the phone for like 30-45 minutes before I started this reading, and my throat was fine. So maybe you're having some throat chakra issues. Maybe there's something you need to get off your chest. You need to speak up on, be honest with someone about. Maybe it's even honest with yourself, especially with Judgment card being here, Pluto energy, Mars energy. There could be some things that you feel are going to be destroyed, and that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. There may be some things that aren't aligned for you that have to be destroyed or let go of or cut out with this Black Obsidian for these new things to come in. And I think you know it's just going to be challenging. Sidereal astrology, my sun is Aquarius. Uh-oh, I missed the comment. Oh, here it is. The two astrologies. Oh, wait. Okay, you said in tropical, your sun is Pisces, your moon is Libra, and your ascendant is Pisces. But in sidereal, your sun is Libra, your moon is Libra, and rising is Aquarius. Yeah, I have different signs in certain placements. Excuse me, in sidereal and or Vedic, because it's also referred to as Vedic, and then in tropical. But I look at it as a spectrum. So I feel like the energies kind of bleed together, and depending on the decan, because there's 30 degrees in each house. So depending on which decan, the first, second, or third set of 10 degrees, your sign falls in, it kind of gives you a better sense of how much of the sign before, like the previous sign and the sign after that it has. It's kind of like a, I look at it as like a percentage, you know. It could be 70-30, 60-40, you know what I'm saying? Like it just varies. I look at it as a spectrum. So like the cusps and all that, I definitely think it matters. Okay, so Gemini, let's get some extra information. I think this is what you're afraid of, though. I think intuitively you know that there's going to be lots of changes, challenges, upheavals, and it could be really difficult. And that could be why you're kind of, this gives me a kind of like bullshitting energy. Like, I'm just going to have fun and celebrate life and enjoy things. But I think you'll also be happy after you put the work in and go after what you really want. Let's see if there's any other messages regarding what's coming for you in November from the Kipper deck. Any other messages for the month of November for Geminis? Thank you. Unexpected income. You could be rewarded with some materialistic money. Shit. Exactly what it says. There could be money. You could be like winning the lottery. This could be like a scratch off, a surprise bonus at work. There could be some billing error that goes in your favor and that gets corrected. A reduction in some type of bill or something like that. It's unexpected. It's a surprise. Yeah, it could be like you get, like if you have your own business, you could get a whole bunch of new clients all of a sudden or something like that. It's like a lucky raise. It's sudden, unexpected, of course. And yeah, it may not come in the form of your business, because I feel like that could be looked at as expected. But it could be like a promotion or something like that, some gratifying reward that comes in a material sense. I want to pull another one. Anything else for Geminis? Message of concern. All right, there could be some type of communication that comes in. I believe this is representing like 14 days or within the next 2 weeks. Let me look for sure. But this can be a text message, an email, a phone call, any type of way, like social media, any type of way people communicate. It could be some type of disappointing news, a setback, is something you probably don't want to hear. It could concern your wishes or goals. This card could warn against disillusions, sad news, or inconvenient truth. I feel like it's an inconvenient truth. It could be looked at like this reading. Some of you may find it hard or difficult to hear this reading because intuitively you already know with this High Priestess in reverse, you've just been suppressing it. So now to see this reading, to get the confirmation, may be difficult for you to hear. It can also be some other personal, professional, money matters that don't necessarily go your way. It could be like this Tower moment, like maybe you want to start your own business and you've been procrastinating, so now you lose your job and the universe is like, now you have no choice. You know what I'm saying? Like it may be in different, ways, but that's just an example. Yeah, I think it's definitely something that you may be looking at as possibly bad news. I don't think it is bad news. It's just inconvenient, or it's disappointing for you, or it's just something that's not going in your favor. Let's get some additional messages from the Angel Answers Oracle. Messages of advice for Gemini. And then I'll show you your crystals again. Yes. Yes, I think Spirit is giving you the green light to go after this. If you need to hear yes, there you go. And then don't stop. I think it's time for you to take action. Don't stop going after what you want. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop believing. Don't stop thinking up your big ideas. Let's see if there's anything clever and don't stop. Yes. So it says, continue to move in the direction of your hopes, dreams, or plans. You are on the right path, and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. I feel like some of you have started investing, but it's like you're inching in and you're expecting to have more progress than you do. And it's like you just got started. You got to give it some more time. You got to give it some more energy and, you know, keep at it. And I think Spirit is telling you, go ahead, you know, fully invest, give it 100% and watch what you get back. It's very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. Yeah, I definitely think something is intimidating. Maybe it's friends, maybe it's other people in your field, maybe it's just you. But anyway, just because they don't have your vision doesn't mean you shouldn't follow your heart. It could be people that, you know, are telling you, oh, no, don't do that. Or that's stupid. Or you can't do that. Or, you know, they could be discouraging you. Or you could just completely just be afraid all on your own. Like, it doesn't have to be somebody else's, you know, encouragement that kind of makes you feel a little bit afraid. It could be completely you. So I think there's a need to go after it. Stop being afraid and trust yourself. Again, your crystals are citrine, great for the solar plexus and sacral chakra, both of these, sunstone, and black obsidian to cut that negativity out and shine and be creative and continue to go after your dreams. It's really going to give you the, I think, the vitality that you need to stop focusing on the pessimistic things and be creative. I like that reading for you, Gemini. All right. Libra. Let's get some crystals for Libras. All right, Spirit. Divine Spirit. Get some crystals for Libra, please. Okay. Carnelian. This is one of my carnelians. It's a palm stone. Very powerful crystal. Very, I think that's definitely one everyone should have. That's one of those crystals that will cleanse your other crystals. Amazonite. So maybe you're having some throat chakra things going on too. Okay, selenite and topaz. So you got 4 crystals that want to come out. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Selenite, Amazonite, or Amazonite. I don't know. People pronounce it different ways. I say Amazonite, whatever. Amazonite, topaz. All right. Give me a like if this reading is resonating with you, or if you're enjoying, because I haven't really gotten into it yet. If the last reading resonated with you, sometimes when you cross-watch other signs, those readings resonate with you too. Sometimes you have those placements in your chart and you just don't know it. Sometimes you don't have the placements at all and they still resonate. You just needed the message and you were in the right place at the right time. All right, carnelian. What it is, a red chalcedony used by ancient Romans. Let's get to the good stuff. Carnelian's fiery energy helps spin us out of fearful thought cycles and into action. I definitely think Mars is stirring up some things for people, and I think that's where you're at, and it's probably very mental and cerebral for air signs. Who needs it? The understimulated. Anybody looking to get acquainted with their fears? Hello, fear. My name is blank. Insert your name. We have some beautiful work to do now. Shut the fuck up and let's do this. Where to put it? Wherever you want to inject some passion and confidence, i.e. your palate or your pelvis, another sacral energy or sacral chakra card. When to use it: when you find your creativity or sex drive on sleep mode, go with your gut. So I think there's some, like you've been thinking about doing something and now you feel like it's time. I don't know why I want to shuffle this right now. Amazonite is a throat chakra card. So if you've been thinking about something, this is one of my favorite Amazonites. How perfectly sitting here for your reading. This is what it looks like in raw form. Very pretty crystal. And yeah, it's a brilliant blue-green mineral named after the South America's famed river. The best Amazonite comes from Colorado, apparently. Who needs it? Teeth grinders. Anyone struggling with Mercury retrograde? We are still in the shadow period currently. If you watch this, you know, if you're watching now, or if you watch it, you know, right after I post it, we're in the shadow period and out before the new moon. So Mercury retrograde may have been a little difficult for you, or there may have been a lot of things that came up for you that you reflected about mentally. So I think now you realize there's some things that you need to take action on, and this is going to help you get clear on how to kind of execute, how to get your thoughts clear, and how to verbalize as well. Where to put it? Place Amazonite below the throat, relax your jaw, and ask for the courage to speak your truth. When to use it? When your inner child wants a real talk with you. Ask yourself what little you really wants from life. Does it sound like what current you would want if you could just let yourself want it? Perfect. Now say it out loud for the whole universe to hear and go make it happen. Speak from your heart. So I think, and like I said, I think this is something you've been thinking about, pondering on, you've been wanting for a while. And now you are needing to have the courage to go after it and to speak it and to claim it. Good for you. Selenite. This is like a wand style selenite. It's a form of gypsum with a cool, calm, and collected vibe. It's one of those crystals you cannot get wet. It will dissolve, I believe. Who needs it? Healers, believers, and the currently cleansing, juice, technology, etc. We are in the waning phases of the moon, so you could be cleansing or getting rid of things, detoxing, etc. Where to put it? Wherever you want to. Want the slate wiped clean, i.e. your bedside table after a brutal work week, or around your apartment after somebody extra shady visits. This is another crystal that you can use to cleanse the energy of other crystals. When you want to move into a new space and you want any lingering bad juju to vamoose, when you pray to the gods above. When you've been working with crystals and want to clear the energy away that they picked up in the process, give them a gentle tap with selenite. Clear your path to enlightenment. So I think there probably is some energy clearing that you need to do so that you can invite these new energies to come in. You probably are on the brink of embarking on a new path. So there's a need to cleanse and clear things that are not meant for you or that are no longer in alignment with you, so that you can so you can make room for what is for you. And then we have topaz. That's what it looks like in raw form. I do not have a topaz, but let's see what it's good for. It's the world's hardest silicone-based mineral, apparently. The name alludes to the Sanskrit word for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. Who needs it? Anyone burning? A, the midnight oil. B, the candle at both ends. C, bridges. D, all of the above. The candle at both ends totally gives me Libra vibes, so no offense. No shade, no tea. Just saying. Where to put it? Wherever the action needs to happen. There's something you need to take action on. And I feel like you've been thinking about it. You've been pondering about it. You've been possibly plotting or planning. When to use it? When you're aiming in the right direction, but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on topaz to transform wild obsession to laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. Increase your firepower. So yeah, I definitely think you may be a little bit frustrated. Things aren't necessarily going your way. But I think your passion is definitely going to serve you well. There's just a need to be precise about the way you utilize that energy. All right, let's look at what these crystals represent. All right. So we have the 5 of water. you could be a little disappointed about something. I think that there's just probably fears. You could be letting your fears get you down, and it could really be putting a damper on your mood. Like, you could be thinking about all the things that could possibly go wrong before they even before they're even happening. There's a fear of loss here. There could be some sadness, disappointment, emotional loss, or maybe you've already experienced some type of loss and you haven't quite completed your emotional mourning. Let's get some more details on this Five of Water. I definitely think it's this disappointment and there's some fears of loss. Five of Water, please. Thank you. Yeah. Happiness, long-term happiness. This could be bonds, family, friends. You could be afraid of losing family members. You could be afraid of losing friends. You could just be afraid of losing happiness, afraid of losing success, not being able to be creative enough. Or it's like, what if I run out of ideas? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is that makes you most happy, or even creative, you're afraid of losing it. Again, this could be family, friends, whatever it is that you love most, that happy ending, that ultimate happy ending. This could be afraid. You could be afraid of failure or getting it and losing it. With the Six of Earth, this represents the abundance that you want. This is Moon in Taurus. Like, I feel like you want these beautiful things, and either you feel like you don't deserve it or you feel like you won't have it. But I think there's a need. There's like, this represents generosity and abundance. And I think there's a need for you to kind of pay it forward. There's a need for you to give a little bit more of what you want to receive. And then the Star card being here, there's definitely a need for you to invest, to be very generous with the way you express yourself creatively. So I feel like there is like possibly some type of creative project that you are interested in pursuing. And I think there's a need for you to give a lot of yourself to it. And not in a way that is draining, but in a way that feels rewarding. Because it's about self-expression. It's going to bring in a lot of healing. It probably can bring you a lot of attention as well. This is Aquarius energy, the Star card. More for the Six of Pentacles. I think there's possibly money as well. Like, maybe you're working somewhere and you want to ask for a raise. It's like, ask for what you want. Ask for the tangible things, even if it's just asking Spirit, asking your guides. Six of Earth, please. Magician. You have everything you need already. You have everything at your disposal to create, to manifest. This is like your creativity, your ideas, your focus, your vision. You could be a visionary. You could be an artist. This is alchemy. This is the Magician. It's Mercury. So it's like, you have the ideas. You just need to speak it. You either need to make it known to someone else that can assist you or that can help you, or if this is someone who can invest in your project and make it happen, or you need to ask the divine spirit, source, God, the universe for it. Selenite, what you need to cut out. We have the Ten of Fire here. There could be some burdensome responsibilities that you've taken on for yourself. Maybe it was something that you had some type of passion for, that you were interested in, but you realized it ended up being stressful. Excuse me. There's a need for you to clear this out. This could be someone around you that maybe maybe somebody who likes to complain a lot. Like, they just keep on taking on extra responsibilities so they have something to complain about. Like, oh, I have to do this now. It's like, well, why the hell did you say that you would do it if you're just going to complain about it? You may have to tell someone the truth. Be mindful of not being too blunt. This could be someone who's sarcastic or just like cutthroat with their words, or has like a sharp tongue, or just is really tell it like it is. With the Queen of Swords here. It is Libra energy. So this may be you. I feel like you may have to tell this person the truth. You may have to cut cut someone, I don't want to say cut someone off, but you may have to be honest with someone. You may have to be a little blunt with with the six of wands here. This person may like attention. Honestly, I feel like this is also like you need to give this attention in order to be successful. Like you can't ignore it. You can't just not say anything. You have to acknowledge it in order for there to be a successful relationship or connection, whoever this may represent. I do want to get another card for this because I feel like that was kind of like somebody invading your reading. Selenite. Why do they need selenite? Why do Libras need selenite? Thank you. Page of Earth. I feel like there's something that you want to invest in. You may be learning more about something. Excuse me. This can represent your time, energy, effort, or money, but I feel like it's you being open to learning, to being patient, taking your time, and investing, seeing how things grow. This can represent a new situation, a new place, a new job, a new home, a new school, a new book, you know, something new that you're wanting to invest in or learn. There could just be other burdens or other struggles, other responsibilities that you've taken on that you're wrapping up that you maybe need to attend to, that you need to address in order for you to be successful, to move on into this new venture that you are looking towards. Whatever, I don't necessarily think it's new. I just feel like, you know, Earth is the last suit. I mean, yeah, it's the last suit. So it's like you've invested your mental energy into it. You've thought, you've brainstormed, and you've been creative, and now it's time for you to start applying like your knowledge and learning more. It's like kind of like trial and error with the Page of Earth. All right, and then with Topaz, we have the King of Air in the reverse. So I feel like because this is that fire energy, this kind of gives me like you're allowing your frustrations to cloud your mind, your mental space. And it's like you're not able to think or strategize or communicate clearly because of it. Because you can probably get so worked up and your passion just gets overwhelming. And if things don't go in your way, instead of you transmuting that energy like the magician and putting it into your creativity, allowing it to help you heal, and putting that passion and that experience into that energy into your art, you just, you know, it clouds your brain. You can't think straight, you can't talk straight, or you start becoming a little bit manipulative, or you start thinking of ways that you can kind of finesse or get over on people or things like that. It's like you start getting in a low vibrational place of thought. And I do sense like frustration from it, and like not being able to think clear, not like being off your game. King of Air, please. Thank you. I think there's a need to kind of let down your guard. You may be a little bit defensive with people around you, or just defensive in general. I think there's a need for you to be more curious, to pay attention to the signs, even things that things that seem to be frustrating firsthand. I don't think there's anything that you need to like be on guard about. I think you need to be a little bit more curious and pay attention to everything that's going on around you, because there could be some inspiration, there could be some helpful people, there could be something there for you. This represents like new information, new ideas, new communication, new like messages, or it could also represent you needing to pay attention and look closer at something. Look at maybe where you've been defensive. Actually, let's see. Page of Swords. Let's look a little deeper into him. Page of Swords, please. Justice, the Emperor, and the Seven of Cups. Something is being balanced out. I think you need to look at a situation a little bit closer. Like analyze the cause and effect of something. This is Libra energy. This is your energy. I mean, this is your reading. Gemini came out in their reading too, so how fitting. You could be presented with some options or some distractions even, but you're going to have choices to make. But this represents you being in a position of power, you needing to set boundaries, you needing to take accountability for or take control of the situation and make a choice, make a decision. And you need to pay attention to cause and effect, and you need to be thinking about these things proactively, not in hindsight thinking about them before, you know, before you go off and you curse somebody out or you say the wrong thing because you were pissed off. You need to be thinking about, okay, well, if I do this, this could possibly happen. That cause and effect. You need to step into this energy of the Emperor. There's like a higher calling and more responsibility that you need to have. Aries energy or Mars energy, whatever. I think it's Aries. Anyway, let's move on. Any other messages for Libras regarding this reading for the month of November? Yeah, and with the Seven of Cups too, this could be tempting too, temptations. Like, this could be like somebody could cross you or get you fired up, or they could sense your passion and that fire in you, and they could be like kind of pushing your buttons, but you have to be more, you have to strategize a little bit better. You can't allow this could even be like allowing your insecurities to get the best of you, and somebody can like push your button or trigger you, and you like all of a sudden your mind is like throw it off. You can't think straight, you can't talk straight, and all of a sudden the way you articulate is not as elevated, because this is the King of Air, the King of Swords. So you're intelligent, but when you allow certain situations to get you worked up, even if it's just you stop thinking straight. You can't make rational decisions. We have pathway here. This represents a journey. I feel like you're being called to do something. It could represent an actual trip or a destination, like you could be traveling somewhere. It's literal paths, roads, walkways, tracks, or trails. It can represent like a long race, a marathon, or like a triathlon, a long road. I feel like there is a long road ahead. And this could be spirit trying to get you to this Emperor energy, this boss energy, this entrepreneur energy. Maybe you want to own your own company. This is maybe like you're the head of your household, or, you know, your family, or whatever it is that you want to be a boss in, this boss energy. The long road ahead to getting there. You have to have these experiences that teach you, that give you a chance to utilize your skills. And let's see, the timing here leads to 1 to 2 years. So there could be something taking place. You could have embarked on a path 2 years ago. You could be in the middle of this 2-year path, or this could be something coming in your future, a path or a journey, a 2-year journey is kind of how I look at it. Like a cycle or something that could be taking place in your life for 2 years, similar to like how the north nodes, the lunar nodes switch. I think they stay there, I believe, for 2 years, and then they move. There's a light at the end of the tunnel now. It represents overcoming distance, both temporally and spatially. If you don't try to force the matter, you'll experience continuous development. This card may concern the slow growth of a partnership or long-term career planning. It represents it's also a symbol for all roads, streets, or ways, forest, and nature. It can represent something that, like there's a lot that needs to be done, or something may take a long time. It can represent a long time or a couple of years, up to a couple of years. It's sometimes referred to as 2 years patience. So I think there is some impatience here. You may have to invest in something quite a bit. And maybe you're just like, maybe you're just wanting things to happen a little bit faster. But be patient with yourself, and there could be something happening in 2 years, within the next 2 years. Or maybe you started a journey 2 years ago. Any additional messages for Libras? Give me a like if this reading is resonating with you. Share to a friend if you know someone who this may help. Another one. Thank you. All right. Ask for help from others. Opportunity in something better. There's something better. I feel like you know what it is that you need assistance with. Maybe you may have had too much pride to ask for help, or maybe you just hadn't thought about, like, oh, I know someone who could help me. You know, sometimes we get so worked up in our situation, we don't think of very simple things. Maybe you need professional help. Maybe you want to ask for the help from your guides or your angels, or just people around you, friends, family. Yeah, anyone who you feel is knowledgeable about whatever path it is that you want to take. You may know someone knowledgeable, someone who may have experienced something similar to what you're going through. Or, like I said, a professional individual who can provide some enlightenment. The stress of doing too much can create both physical and emotional health challenges for you. Surround yourself with loving friends and family who are willing and able to lighten your load, and you'll begin to feel much better. Even if you have your own business, and you do everything alone, maybe you need to start delegating some tasks. So maybe you need to solicit the help of friends or family members to assist you. Opportunity here lets me know that there's a chance coming. There could be an opportunity for you to capitalize and choose to step into this Emperor energy. Overcome your own frustrations. Tame your fire. It represents positive growth and expansion is on the horizon. Opportunity may bring with it inspiration and insight, or it could be a chance you've been waiting for to take action on ideas you already have. You may be seeking to manifest a chance to create changes in your career, buy or sell a home, bring romance into your life, whatever your desires. Your angel's about to open up a door of possibilities for you. Step right in it. So I think that's why the Page of Swords is also here. There's a need for you to pay attention and not have your defense up or have your guard up, because you might get tested. And like with your weakness being, if I'm not saying that is your weakness, but if your weakness is like somebody triggering you, or like that passion, that fiery energy with that topaz, whatever that represents. However, like whatever it is that triggers your mental space or your thoughts or your communication to be low vibrational, I'll just say low vibrational. So if you start having insecure thoughts, or you start thinking low of yourself, or you start getting jealous, or you start lying to people, or you start lying to yourself, or you start indulging in your fears, that type of low vibrational energy. So whatever it is about that passion or that fire that triggers that mental energy, that could be happening to trick you, not to trick you, but to test you, to give you the opportunity to step into this energy of the Emperor. But I said all that to say that don't be so defensive. I think that's why this Seven of Wands is here and the Page of Swords. Like, take a closer look, pay a little bit more attention, and don't be so, like, be more curious than you are irritated or frustrated, or reactive rather. There's something better. there, okay, I feel like this is for whatever it is that you need to address. This 10 of Wands reverse, whatever that represents, could be responsibilities or commitments that you kind of signed up for that are expiring and they're just kind of getting in the way. I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you don't need to keep doing things the same way that you've been doing. There's a better way. There's a better path ahead. It also represents that things won't happen in the way that you, like the way we see we make plans, right? They say we make plans and God laughs. We make plans and we're like, oh, I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this. You know, we have our whole idea. We picture it, we visualize it. And this is just saying there's better. Like, it's not going to happen like you think it should happen or like you think it's going to happen. It says, ask yourself what you would rather have. The very thing you're asking for is something that will make you much happier and more fulfilled. You could be like playing small. You could have been asking for a little bit less than you really want or a little bit less than you really deserve. Sometimes the divine has joys in store for us that we can never imagine for our own. Open your mind and heart to the possibilities that you deserve even more than what you're asking for. Trust the angels to guide you in new and exciting directions. I kind of think that's what this is here for. Because you may be wanting to ignore something. You could be ignoring something. Or have your guard up. And I think they're telling you, don't have your guard up. Pay attention. Just take another look at it. Because I think there could be an opportunity there. All right. I think that was pretty straight to the point. I hope that was helpful for you. Let's go ahead and get some cards out for Aquarius. Give me a like if this reading resonates with you, or if you know someone who it may resonate with, go ahead and send it to them. Sorry, I should have picked these up. I'm going to get the hang of doing readings live, I promise. All right. Start with some crystals for Aquarians. Thanks for watching, y'all. Ooh. Make sure you're setting your intentions for the new moon. It's taking place in Scorpio on the 14th or 15th, depending on where you are in the world. Check the links below for social media, personal readings, to connect with me on Patreon or other platforms. I have to update some of the links for like my decks and things, but everything else is mostly accurate. All right, crystals for Aquarians. Shivalingam, turquoise, I thought so. Tiger eye. I don't know what's going on, air signs, but my mouth is so dry for y'all's reading. Throat itchy and everything. There's some throat chakra stuff going on, and y'all all got throat chakra corresponding crystals, each one of the air signs. All right, Shivalingam. That's what it looks like. Shivalingams, also known as Banalingams, are phallus-shaped stones found in the bed of the Narmada River in India. In Hinduism, they can represent the embodiment of the god Shiva, destroyer of illusion and transformer. Who needs it? Yoga people who hate yoga. Where to put it? Wherever you seek enlightenment, i.e. on the meditation cushion, concentrating on your breath, possibly chanting. When to use it: when your ego has you feeling too small or totally supersized. When it seems like you're sucking the life force through a swizzle stick instead of a boba straw. When you've got baby making on your mind, go all in on your essence. Okay. Turquoise. That's what it looks like. Do I have my turquoise on today? I have on African turquoise with the rhodonite on this bracelet, which you cannot rarely see that well, so sorry. Excuse me. It's a brilliant blue-green turquoise, has been rocked by humans longer than almost anything since like 5000 BCE. From Lhasa or Marrakech to Tucson, turquoise was, and always will be both go-to protector and fashion statement. Who needs it? Anyone whose voice has gone AWOL. Again, throat chakra stuff. Where to put it? Set in sterling silver rings, big old belt buckles, and bolo ties on the podium, open mic night, and wherever else you need to speak up or speak out. When to use it? When you feel disconnected from things that make you human. When you've got something to express, get it out with turquoise. Speak your truth. And then we have Tiger Eye. That's what it looks like. Tiger Eye is a gold brown quartz displaying the light reflecting optical phenomenon known as chadiance or cat's eye that appears just below the stone's surface. Who needs it? The currently overthinking and mood swinging Geminis, Virgos. Prayer beads, middle finger, count it during meditation along with your blessings. When to use it? When your thoughts are not your friends, when reading Jungian theories, attempting to decipher a Zen koan, when you're all roar and not enough purr, when only equanimity of mind, body, spirit, left brain, and right brain can get you square with the universe. Balance your whole being. I think there's trouble articulating how you really feel, or even being clear mentally how you internally how you feel. Both of these talk about balance, Tiger's Eye and Shiva Lingam. So I feel like you're on one end of the spectrum or the other, and you need to have help finding balance, like being in the middle. And these two crystals can likely help you with that. I feel like there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of drive, there's a lot of will, definitely passion, and I think there's just a need for balance. All right, let's see what these three cards represent for you. Eight of Fire reversed. Mercury and Sagittarius energy can also be looked at as like Mercury retrograde. Maybe Mercury retrograde shook some things up for you and made you feel a little bit irritated or irritable, or there were some ego things that came up. Maybe you realize where you've been overprotecting yourself, or maybe where you do need to protect yourself. This could have been some delays though. Delays in communication or travel. Also delays in movement and things that you've been passionately working towards. Anywhere you put your creative efforts. Even like work situations or projects, things like that could be like slowing down. Show me Eight of Fire. And it could also be based on like where you are, where your imbalance is. That could be causing things to kind of slow down as well. Ace of Cups. Maybe your heart's not really in it. I'm getting bitterness, jealousy. Yeah, it's like you're not, it's like your heart isn't in it. There's some bitterness, there's some jealousy. It's like you can't completely invest. It's holding your up. It's affecting your art, whatever your art is. There's art in everything. Eight of Fire up. It's burdening you. It's stressing you out. It's weighing you down. It's like it's invading your energy. It's becoming something you think about. Even if you don't think about it, it's in the back of your mind. And it's like you need to let it go, but you can't figure out how. I gotta get another card for this. Oh, no. Sorry. Can I get another card for why the I'm talking about the collective. Why does Aquarius need Shiva Lingam? Okay. King of Fire. Yeah, definitely frustration. I think there's just a need for you to be honest with yourself about this frustration, about this energy that you're feeling. There is passion, and there's will and determination, but for whatever reason, this King of Fire in the reverse is giving me like irritation. It's giving me frustration. And instead of you channeling the energy and putting it towards you're using it to fuel your fire, it's like making you bitter. It could be making you impulsive or a little bit ruthless and even spiteful. And I think there's a need for you to take a long, hard look in the mirror and be honest with yourself and really learn from your mistakes and transform this energy. Just to dig a little deeper, Judgment again. Just to dig a little deeper. Show me the King of Fire. Disappointment. And this is like, your success isn't a delay, but you're delaying your own success. Like, you can't shine bright because you're dimming your own light with this bitterness. Show me Judgment. Thank you. Page of Cups. I think there's a need to offer some type of forgiveness. Be honest with yourself. Even you may be needing to be optimistic, to have a little bit more faith, to be a little bit more loving, be a little bit more kind, offer some type of apology, forgive yourself, forgive others. Yeah, I definitely think there's a need to be kinder to yourself. And this could represent some type of reconciliation, even if it's just internally. Because this is an awakening type of energy with Pluto. With Judgment. All right. Turquoise. We have the Eight of Water. There could have been, oh goodness. There could have been a situation where you stayed a little too long. You stayed in a situation too long. Maybe there's a need for you to express to someone that you've overstayed. Like, you can't, like, whatever situation this is, it's like you can't stay in this anymore. It's not for you. It's not rewarding you anymore. No, it is like, now you need to move on. Maybe that's what you need to communicate. Or maybe you did leave and maybe you need to, I don't want to say you need to explain yourself. Maybe some of you feel the need to explain yourself. This could just simply represent like you're not believing in yourself. So there's a need for you to speak affirmations over yourself. This could be you releasing negative thoughts or walking away from things that hold you back, even walking away from those bitter emotions that are holding you back or hindering your success, like preventing you from being your best. Show me Eight of Water reverse. King of Cups showed itself. It's being more compassionate. Ten of Cups reverse. I think how can I say this? It's like the longer you harp and ponder on unfulfilling things, as long as you think about it, speak about it, it's delaying your happiness or it's taking away from your happiness, keeping you from it. Give me another one, please. Thank you. The Hierophant. You may need some counseling or a mentor. This could represent counseling. Some of you may just need someone to talk to about it, to get through. Like, this could represent therapy. This can represent a spiritual advisor as well. But yeah, this is like a trusted advisor, someone who you feel is knowledgeable. It's Taurus energy. So I think this is just someone like a professional that you need to speak with. Maybe it's just someone you need to hear you out. I definitely think for a lot of you it's therapy. Or even if it's not counseling, it's some type of mentorship or something like that. It's guidance. I think you're seeking professional guidance for whatever it is. Excuse me. I think somebody's cooking. Maybe the spices are coming through the vents or something. Oh my goodness. All right, then we have Tiger's Eye and the Ace of Water reverse. You have the Ace of Cups reverse twice. It's like your heart is not in it. You are not feeling it. You're not inspired. This could be pessimism. You're not believing in yourself. You're not believing in someone else. You're not believing in a connection. But it's here twice. This could just be like you holding back your emotions. You could be repressing your emotions, not giving a situation the effort you want, not giving something as much love or compassion as you want. I did sense bitterness. Someone could be like, instead of loving in a situation, like they really want to love, but they have toxic ways of showing it. So it's like love taps, like somebody, like they hit you because they love you. Like that stupid reverse toxic pattern programming that some people learn. Not to call it stupid, but it doesn't make any sense, you know? All right, show me this Ace of Cups reverse. Thank you. The Magician here. I think you want to transform this energy. We have transformative energy with the Judgment card, and it showed itself again. I think you have everything you need to, like you have all the tools at your disposal to be successful. I think you just need the mental clarity. This is Mercury energy. I think you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you can do it. Maybe you don't believe that you can do it. Maybe you don't believe that you have what it takes. You don't believe you're creative enough, or that you have enough vision or focus, or it's that these emotions are preventing this creative focus from being clear. Show me more about the Ace of Cups reverse. Thank you. Nine of Cups. This is achievement, manifesting achievement, happiness, success on your own. I don't think that you believe that you can do it. And Tiger's Eye could be helping you believe in yourself, have that courage. I think that's, solar plexus, sacral energy. That could definitely be helping you with your creativity so that you can put some action, so that you can brainstorm to help manifest what you want. Another one for Tiger's Eye, please. We have the Chariot in the reverse. I think you are like allowing, I don't want to say little things to hold you up, but I think you're getting caught up in having a hard time making it through some obstacles. Like you're getting slowed down. You could have, again, lack of focus, self-doubt, not believing in yourself. Your energy could be scattered. Maybe it's just not like you don't have enough self-discipline, or there's lack of direction. I think there's like a lack of focus. Like this passion could be driving you. It could be really fueling you and helping you have some momentum. But this bitterness, whatever this is, or this not believing in yourself or not believing in something like this, it's pessimism. Whatever it is, it's pessimism. It's really holding you up. It's getting in your way. It's delaying your progress. Show me the Chariot. The Knight of Wands. You could be a little bit impulsive here. I think that came up before you with the King of Fire reversed. It could be making you a little bit flaky, or you could be acting immaturely. Like you have the King of Fire here, but you could be acting immaturely because you're letting your emotions get the best of you. Or you're just excited and you lack focus or vision. Taking action, but it's like you're giving it action, but you're putting a lot of energy into it, but it's not really building the momentum that it should be. You could be putting a lot of energy into doubting yourself. I hope not. Let's make some changes now. Now that we know better, we do better. All right. Aquarius, let's get some additional cards for you from the Kipper deck. Any additional messages for Aquarius from the Kipper deck for the month of November? Keep in mind these readings can resonate with any point of your life, past, present, or future. Give it a like if it's resonating for you or if you're enjoying the reading. Thank you. Bad health. Yeah, I think this energy that you're investing into, that you're putting a lot of energy into, is going to create a bad situation for you. Could be physical bad health, but I think overall for your goals, for what you want for your life, what you're trying to accomplish, is going to create a bad situation. Or things just don't go your way. It could already be this way. It can mean poor health, a cold, a minor illness, or something like that. But it could just be that things aren't going as you'd hope for. You know, they're not going well. It can indicate sickness or depression, addiction, or problems. Also, it says here, it can warn of heart problems. I don't think that this physical bad health, it could be for some of you, but I think mostly it's creating a bad situation and you're not going to feel good about it. And it could be depressing or it could really get you down. It's time to rest and recover now. That could be what's needed for you to just take some time away, rest, get some counseling, or speak to someone you trust who can advise you, provide some direction for you. At a professional level, it describes a temporary break in the form of an illness or inability to act. So if there's something that you need to sit down or stop doing, there could be a situation of bad health that arises to get you to rest and recover if you don't heed the direction of that. Let's get one more for Aquarius. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. They won't come out. They're flipping out, but oh, there we go. Poverty. It showed itself and now it came on out. I just feel like this is a warning. Imprisonment and concern also show themselves. This is a warning. I feel like the spiral of the pessimism that could come is going to bring a lot of bad. Like it's going to grow. That pessimism, that negativity is going to grow. It's like you focus on shit grows. If you focus on success and happiness, it grows. So I think that's kind of where we're at. And I think Spirit is trying to warn you of the losses that you could gain from focusing and investing your energy there and putting so much energy into it and acting on it so frequently. Yeah, this represents, of course, someone disheveled. This could represent monetary circumstances not being so great or large monetary loss. It represents lack of control, a bad position, scarcity, both physical and emotional, as well as being down on your luck. Look for nearby positive cards to lighten the burden. Yeah. I definitely feel like that's how you are. You're down on your luck. You're feeling shitty about yourself. You could be consulting a doctor, or maybe someone does have actual bad health. And someone is not seeing how things are going to. And I think this is all meant for you to take a long look in the mirror. It's for you to realize and be truthful and honest with yourself about where you've been depressed, where you've been pessimistic, where you've been the antagonist in your own story. It represents, again, a lack of control. I feel like sometimes you can't control yourself from being so pessimistic or looking at the bad in the situation and only the bad. Or feeling like you're going to lose something. Or feeling like people aren't happy for you. You don't have support. Or you can't manifest something by yourself. Or you can't manifest it at all. Or like people are away from you. Or people leave you. It's just like someone really miserable. It feels like a victim mentality. This could be you or someone that you're dealing with. I feel like for some of you, it is you, or this could be someone that's very close to you as well. So take it how it resonates. It refers to misery. Like I said, it predicts deprivation, both in the lack of material and emotional matters. In partnership terms, you may feel defenseless or unloved. In professional terms, you may find yourself in a bottleneck. But the best you can gain, the best you can hope to gain is to learn from this crisis. It definitely is a teaching moment. Like I said, you could be seeking a professional help to help you, whether it's your health, mental health, emotional health, physical health. But yeah, I think it's a bad situation, and it has a potential to be worse if you don't take the necessary steps to try to turn it around. Let's get some angel advice for you. Angel answers. You feel like you don't have support. I know that there's something there for you. I know that there is. And honestly, just ask your guides to send you the signs of the people who are meant for, support. Because sometimes we get to a place where we feel like we can't trust people. And really, we're just not trusting ourselves. So ask for clarification. Ask for, signs. And ask for people to come into your life who are supportive, who are advisors, who you can call when you need advice or you need help or assistance, or who can teach you. You know what I mean? It says if you believe, and I think you have to believe. You have to believe that it's possible, and then wait. I think there is a need to be patient, especially with this Knight of Wands here. Oh. Be assertive. Okay. Yeah, you do need to be assertive, but I think there's also a need to kind of tone it down and be more direct with the way you, with the way you assert, Be more precise, not impulsive. Excuse me. If you believe, though, it's definitely like you have to believe that what you want is right for you. You can have what you desire, but you must believe it. Stay positive and visualize the outcome that you're hoping for. Stop sitting around thinking about all of the things that could go wrong. Don't visualize the disasters that could happen. Visualize, all the people who you feel aren't supportive. Visualize them being supportive for you. Or visualize new people coming into your life that are supportive. Whatever outcome it is that you want, that's what you should be visualizing or focusing on or investing. Play make-believe. Seriously, play make-believe. Set aside all negativity or pessimism in favor of a sunny outlook. The law of attraction brings us what we expect to receive. If our perception is that we deserve great things, then we will attract happiness. If we fall into doubt and don't believe in our own self-worth, then our experiences will match that energy. Believe in yourself and cherish your cherished dreams. Can't make this stuff up, y'all. I can't make this stuff up. That's exactly what this reading is all about. You have to believe that it's for you. Wait. Your situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, but they are saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make sure all the pieces fall perfectly into place. What you're asking for may take additional preparation to make sure that everyone's needs are seen. Be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they're meant to have. All right. And then be assertive. I think also just be diligent is what I'm getting from this. This situation calls for you to take matters into your own hands. You must get clear on your personal feelings and then pursue the fulfillment of your desires with courage and self-confidence. Ask for what you need without watering down your request in order to satisfy others. Remember that seeing to your own needs is nothing to apologize for. Set boundaries with those around you in order to create a safe and fair environment. Tailor your actions so that you earn the respect from others you deserve, and then move forward. It's like you can't expect other people to believe in you if you don't believe in you. So start taking actions. Do it internally first. And then believe. You have to start working on your belief. You have to start visualizing what you want. And honestly, just visualizing, pretending, make a vision board, always put what you want in your face, like, so that you can see it. But it's going to take time to undo all this negativity to get that all out. So you have to be patient with yourself. All right, let's go over your crystals again. So if you want to write those down or screenshot it, you can get those. I have some crystal connections if anyone is interested in reliable sources for crystals and gemstones. I have a couple people who you can reach out to for those. Shiva Lingam was the first one that came out. That's what it looks like, or just a version of what it looks like. Shiva Lingam. Turquoise. Again, a throat chakra crystal here for you to get clear in the mental space as well, for you to communicate with yourself and others, for you to ask spirit, your guides, for you to be clear about what it is that you need. To, you know, use your voice, speak your truth. And then tiger eye. Sorry, my lighting is a little off, but that's what it looks like. And I think these two, again, are going to help you get balanced. For you to be balanced and connected to everything and earth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're being pulled in so many different directions, and that could be what has, like, thrown off your emotions and gotten you to focus on the wrong things. But yeah, I think both of these talk about grounding and balance, and then communicating what it is that you need. So thank you, air signs, for watching. I hope these messages were helpful for you, and I hope you enjoy the playback. If you decide to watch them, please give it a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, comment below. It was nice chatting with you guys and reading for you. Thank you so much for watching. Check the links below if you want to connect with me on social media, Patreon, or book a personal reading. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.